This is the hook that I'm using, and it's the least that's, I just hope you can see it is the least. I think this is 2 mm, so we will be needing our yarn, and I will have to make a slip knot. So I will chain 20. So here I have my 20 chain. I'll measure. Please make sure your chains are tight. So I have exactly 3 inches, which is 8 centimeters. Right now we will have to chain 3 more. 1, 2 and 3, and that's our double crochet on the 4th chain, which is here. Just keep 1, 2 and 3 on the 4th. You make your 1 double crochet, and please make it tight, because this, you don't want people to see your breast or that of who you are working for. So we'll continue with our 1 double crochet on each of the chains until we have 20 double crochets. So here I have my 20 double crochets, and I have 1 chain remaining. On this 1 chain I will make 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then I will chain 1, and in the same space I will add 3 more double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. So this is what my work looks like. And in the next space, which is this, we'll add 1 double crochet, and remember to hide your tail alongside. So you make your 1 double crochet to the end of the row, and you will have exactly 20 double crochets. Now we are done with this, and I have 20 double crochet here and 20 double crochet here with 6 double crochet. That is 3 double crochet chain 1, 3 double crochet, altogether 6 in 1. So for the next row or next round, we are going to chain 3, and we are making our work tight. Turn round, and in that same space you add 1 double crochet and continue with your 1 double crochet in each of the stitch that you have until you reach to the corner where we made 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochet. So guys, I'm here at the center, and I am here where I have my 1 chain. So in that space I will add 3 double crochets, and I will chain 1 and another 3 double crochet in that same space. So from here, the next space or the next stitch, I will keep making my 1 double crochet from there to the end. Okay guys, we are here at the end of the row, and this is what our work looks like now. For the next, we will chain 3, turn round and make our double crochet in that same space. So this whole part, the part of the bra. We're just going to be repeating exactly what we've done. So you just repeat it, you make your 1 double crochet until you get to the chain 1 space, and you add 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. You go ahead until you get to the end, you chain 3 and turn round just like that. I'm done with my bra, the cup, and I have the 2 of them. So what we now do is to attach it together with a slip stitch, sorry. So you just insert your hook in on the 3rd chain, and insert your hook and just pull through, then chain 1 and cut the end off. Attaching, we are going to work on the side of the bra. We will count out 17. So we start and we insert our hook and attach the end, then we chain 3, then we make 1 double crochet on each of the spaces, and we will have 17 double crochets. So here we are at the end of the row, and measuring, we have 2 inches and 6 centimeters, 2 inches. So here we will go over to the next one, and we will chain 3, turn the work round. Keep making your 1 double crochet until you have 2 stitches remaining. Here we have 2 stitches remaining, so we will decrease on the 2. So we decrease on this part, but the other side we don't decrease. So we chain 2 and turn round, and we will skip this, and on the next stitch we will make our 1 double crochet until you get to the end of the row. Here at the end of the row, we will make the last double crochet on top of the 3rd chain that we made, and chain 3. So this part is to be straight, and the other part is where we decrease. So you just continue with this pattern, decrease on this other part, and on this part don't decrease. So you continue with this pattern until you get to the 11th row, and then you will have only 7 double crochets left. I'm done with my 11 rows of decrease on one part of the work. So now we chain 3, turn our work round, and we start our double crochet in the next stitch, and we will have exactly 7 double crochet. So we finish up on the 3rd chain. We chain 3, we chain 3 and continue with this pattern until you have a total of 25 rows, counting with the 11 rows of decrease. So together with it we have 25 rows, and I'll meet you when you are done with you. I'm here at the end of the row, and this is what I have. I have exactly 25 rows of the double crochets. Now we go over to the body. So we chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Then in each of these spaces that we have, we are going to add 2 double crochets in each of them. So just go ahead until you get to the end of the row. We are here at the end of the row, but I want to show you how I finished up mine. You know, we had this end, so I'll just have to add 2 double crochet, and on the 3rd chain I will add 1 double crochet to finish up. Then the next row we will chain Please chain 5. I made a mistake, so don't make the same mistake with me. Chain 5 and skip 2. On the next chain, which is the third space, you put 1 double crochet and you chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet on the third, just like that to the end of the row. For the next row, which is row 3, we will chain 3 and turn round. Then on this 2 chains, we will make 1 double crochet on each of the stitches. Another one, so we make 1 double crochet on each of the stitches, even on top of this 1 double crochet that we made. So you continue with this pattern to the end of the row. Now for the 4th row, we will have to chain 5. Turn or walk round, skip 1 and 2, and on the 3rd chain, on the 3rd stitch, you make 1 double crochet, just like this. Chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet on the 3rd, just the same thing that we did on the 2nd row, so we are repeating it on the 4th row. This is 1, 2, 3 rows, and this is the 4th. So after the 4th row, the 5th one is going to be the repetition of the 3rd row. So when you are done with your 5th row, I'll meet you there to show you what to do on the 6th row. For row 6, we will have to chain 3 and turn our work round. Then we skip this and go to the next and make 1 double crochet. Then we skip 2, and on the 3rd we make 1 double crochet, chain 1 and make 1 more double crochet in the same space. Then we skip 2, and in the 3rd we make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the same space. So just go ahead with this pattern to the end of the row. Now this is what our work look like. Very beautiful. So for the next row, we chain 3, turn round, and in the next stitch you make a single crochet. Now you chain 5, and in the next V space you make your 1 single crochet, chain 5, and the next V you make your 1 single crochet, just like that to the end of the row. Now for the next row, we chain 3 and make 1 single crochet on the first space and chain 5, and in the next space you make your 1 single crochet, no chain. On the next one, we're going to make 5 double crochets in the next space. Now we are done with our 5 double crochet in one. The next we make our single crochet and chain 5, make a single crochet in the next space, chain 5, single crochet in the next space. So we have 3 and chain 5, single crochet in the next. So from here, no chain. In the next we're going to make 7 double crochets in that space. So after the 7 double crochets, you do not chain, and you go over to the next. Here is our 7 double crochet. Go over to the next and make your single crochet, chain 5, single crochet, chain 5, and on the 4th one, no chain, you make 7 double crochet. So just like that, continue until you get to the end of the row. Here we are at the end of the row. We just have to chain 5 and make a single crochet, and make a single crochet where we started. Then this is what our work look like. We now have to chain 3 and turn the work round. Then in the very first space that we have, we make single crochet there, then no chain. Then on the first space we make 1 double crochet, chain 1. So we're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 1 on each of these 5 double crochets that we have. When we are done, we make our single crochet in the next space, chain 5, single crochet in the other one, just like that, like the previous one we did. So right now we ain't going to make 4, we're going to make 3. So in the third one, single crochet, no chain, then you repeat what we did. That is, on these 7 double crochets, you're going to make 1 double crochet each on it, 1 double crochet, chain 1 until we have to the end of the row. You make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 on top of the 5 double crochets. So when you are done, you make your single crochet in the next space, chain 5, single crochet in the next space, chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 5. So make a single crochet. Then this we have 7 from here to the end, so you make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 in 7 places. Now at the end of the row we make our single crochet. Then for the next row we will chain 3, turn the work round. Then we will have to make a single crochet in the next space. Then we will, on top of the 5 double crochet chain. Now we're here at the end of the row. For the next row we will have to chain 3, then we turn our work, and for this part we are going to make 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, chain 2. This time around we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and 1 double crochet, chain 2. So that is it for the row. Just continue. When you are done in the next space, you make your single crochet and chain 5, your single crochet. Then on this next fan we are going to make, like, this is what our work look like. So the next one we're going to make don't chain, sorry. So we're going to make 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. That we have 7 double crochets in this fan, so that's how we're going to do it. Continue with this pattern to the end of the row. Now I'm at the end of the row, so for the last row we're going to chain 3 and turn around. Then we make 1 double crochet in the next space that we have. Sorry, that was my phone ringing. Okay, you have to chain 4 right now, and you make a slip stitch on the 3rd chain. Then you chain 1 and go over to the next and make a double crochet. Now you chain 4, then make a slip stitch on the third, chain 1, and make your 1 double crochet. Just continue until you finish on this fan. So once you are done with this space, you make your single crochet in the next space that you have. So you're done with this fan right now. Now let's go over to the next fan. Make your 1 double crochet, chain 4, make your slip stitch on the third chain, and just continue with this pattern until you are done with this row. So that is just how to go about this row. I'll meet you when you are done. When you get to the end of the row, just chain 1 and cut your yarn off. So this is what our work looks like. Then for the upper part, insert your yarn and make 3. No, actually you make 5 double crochets and 5. So you skip 2 and make your 1 double crochet on the third stitch. Now chain 2, skip 2, on the third chain make 1 double crochet. So you just continue with this pattern until you get to the V part of the row. I'm here at the V end and I have 7 double crochets left, so I will chain 2, then I will skip on the other part 7 double crochets. That is to say, I will make my 1 double crochet on the 8th space or stitch and chain 2, and on the third make my 1 double crochet. Just continue like that until you get to the end. Now for the second row, chain 3, turn your work around, and in the chain 2 space, okay, on the stitch rather, so you make your 1 double crochet inside the chains in 1 double crochet. So for this row, you're just gonna add 1 double crochet each on each of the spaces that we have, each of the stitches that we have to the end of the row, like the V part. So here we are at the V part. I stopped at the second to last of the place that we made a chain 2 and skip the V. So right now I will have to skip this and go over to this and make my 1 double crochet, no chains, as you can see. So just continue adding your 1 double crochet just as you've done previously in the other parts until you get to the end of the row. So to finish up this row where we had 5 chains, you're going to make your 1 double crochet on the 2 chains and finish up on the 3rd chain. So with this, we've done with this row, and we'll go over to the next, chaining 5. Turn round. Now you skip 3, 1, oh, skip 2, and on the 3rd you make your 1 double crochet. So remember what we did in the first row, that is just what we're going to be repeating here. So I'll meet you at the V part to show you what to do next. And guys, we're here at the V part, so we just have to continue, and we don't have much left, so we just keep this 3 and 3 here, and on the fourth we make one double crochet, no chains. Then after this we make 2 chains and skip 2, and on the third one double crochet, continue to the end of the row. So we are done with this row. The next row you are going to repeat exactly what you did on this third row. Right now, just chain 5, turn around, and just place one double crochet on top of the double crochets that you have. Chain 2, just like that. So just like this. Just watch. I'll meet you in the V part of the 5th row, which is the next row, to show you what to do next. We are here at the V part of the 5th row. So what we have to do is to chain 2 and skip this and go over to the next and make one double crochet, just like this. So here at the end of the row, remember what we did. Make your one double crochet until the 3rd chain. I'm sorry if my tutorial is a bit, the explanation is fast. I'm so sorry about that. Just have to watch very well. That means you don't have to fast forward or do anything like that. So chain 3 and come over to the next space, and you chain 1 on each of every of the rows. Continue until the end of the row and do not skip any. Oh my god, I am done with mine, so just have to chain 5, and I'm gonna repeat row 4 here. That's to say, I'm gonna skip 2, and on the 3rd make one double crochet, skip, chain 2, skip 2, make one double crochet on the 3rd. Just continue with the pattern. Now at the V part, you just have to skip. I actually skipped 3, right? So okay, I skipped the 2 that we made the chain. So on the 3rd you make your one double crochet, and please do not chain. So just chain 2 now and go over. Just keep doing the same thing we've been doing to the end of the row. So with this we are done, and let's measure. I have 2.5. I have 2.5 inches. Now we're gonna do our finished touch on the side. So you just have to chain 1, and on each of the space you add 2 single crochet, and in the next 2 single crochet. Just continue with this pattern till you get to the bottom of. So when you are done, when you get to the end of the row, you just chain 1 and cut your yarn. So this is how I hid my own tail. You can equally just hide your own tail like this. So this is what the work look like. So I've already done the other part, like chaining it up. I connected my yarn here, and I made my single crochet all the way to the neck part. So why I stopped here is I just want to show you what to do. So you just have to make 2 single crochet, and on the 3rd chain you make a single crochet in the stitch, then you chain 1, then make 2 single crochet in the space. So we just continue, and I've got to the other part. So I will double my yarn, connect it anyhow you can, but make sure it's neat. And I'm going to chain 90. I made 90 chains for this part. So here's my 90 chains. I just have to chain one and cut the end off. So for this part where you made your one chain, you connect your yarn, that is for the neck, and you connect your yarn and also make 90 chains and chain one and cut your yarn off. So now for the rope that will go to the back, just make your slip knots. And I made a chain of 250. You can make a chain that is more than that. So after that, you just chain one and cut your yarn off. So cut it longer in case you want to add a pom-pom or anything. So you can just fix it anyhow you want it to be on the back. But this is just how I fixed mine. So just fix yours. And I'm going to touch like the rose. We have a black rose and this is it. So I'm just going to show you how I attach my rose. So I just like this. So you can just watch and see how I did it. So now in case you want to remove the rose later, you just tie it this way, but if you don't want to, you can just tie it up and cut it. And this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time.